com arroz poderoso. Hoje nós está com a Beatriz. Então, galerinha que não foi inscrita no meu canal, já corra, se inscreva no canal, deixa aquele likezão, compartilhe. Ajuda a gente a cada dia mais crescer no canal, na plataforma, tá bom? Que isso nos ajuda muito, ok? Estamos trazendo uma live agora diferente, uma live de Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact.
Então, o que eu falei?
Falei meio errado.
Não falei meio errado, falei Genshin Impact.
E
quem vai fazer essa live não vai ser eu. Infelizmente não serás eu, será minha filha, ela que joga Genshin Impact. Então corra, se inscreva aí no canal que vai ter muito conteúdo de Genshin. Ela falou pra mim que vai trazer muito conteúdo, muita teoria, muitas histórias. Opa, fala quando? Marcos. Ah, você não tem teoria não?
Não.
Não, minha avó que tem teoria.
Cala a boca. Ah, mano.
Nossa, ganhamos uma menina. Minha conta tá ficando picola. Minha conta tá ficando picola.
Não, sua conta direito, bem. Só o Razer que é mais ou menos.
Eu não sou seu bem, eu sou seu pai. Galerinha, então corra, se inscreva aí no canal, deixa aquele likezão, compartilhe e ajude a gente a cada dia mais crescer aí na plataforma. Então, galera, hoje é live de Genshin com Beatriz. E ela vai tá como? Ela vai dar aquela... Ai, eu sabia. Opa, Marquisito. Tobia, tira o fone do pai. Deixa eu colocar mais áudio do jogo. Ah,
tá no mudo.
Coloca o áudio.
Eu me lembro bem, eu acho. Não sei. Não falei?
Pode colocar no 8.
Ô santo, se decide.
Aí, ó. É o Otaquinha que vai fazer a live, ô Thiago. Minha otaku. Amanhã vai ter live de forte, eu acho sim. Mas domingo, galera, domingão, escuta essa, Thiagão. Domingão, eu vou estar na BGS fazendo aquela live marota ao vivo pra vocês de dentro da BGS.
Você vai estar lá?
Não, eu e você, filho. Eu vou comprar ingresso pra você.
O tio Carlos não vai?
Quê?
O tio Carlos não vai?
Quem?
O tio Carlos.
O tio Carlos não vai, só vai eu. Então, galerinha, domingão, eu e minha filhota estaremos na BGS fazendo aquela live pra vocês de dentro da BGS. Então, já corre, deixa aquele likezão pra nos ajudar, compartilha.
Deu dando tiro na tela.
Os caras vendo a Bia dando tiro e nós tá aqui, ó, falando. Então, corra. Batendo 1.300 inscritos, a gente vai estar trazendo aquele gift. 1.300 inscritos, aquele passe de batalha. E 1.500 inscritos, aquele gift card. Então, galera, a partir do domingo já comece a se preparar a sua pipoca. Otaquinha no YouTuber.
Eu não sou otaku?
Não.
Eu só faço teoria de
Só faço teoria de vez em quando. Tipo, não sou um otaku, sou mais ou menos para com isso. Galerinha, acompanha, vai perguntando aí, ela vai estar lendo o chat aqui, ó. Vai estar subindo o chatzinho ali, ó, do lado, ó, Bia. Sobe o chatzinho e se dá uma lidinha aqui rápida e responde. Pode perguntar, ela conhece muito de Genshin Impact. Passa noites contando pra mim de Genshin Impact. Às vezes eu durmo, mas não é por maldade, é que ela demora muito pra falar uma coisa de 5 minutos, ela demora 1 hora.
5 minutos não é 5 minutos.
Olha.
É mais.
É mais quantas horas?
Sei lá.
Viu, galera? É isso. Então corra, se inscreva no canal, deixa aquele likezão, compartilha e vai acompanhando, ela vai explicando pra você as coisas básicas aí de Genshin Impact. Tobinha.
Obrigada.
De nada. Nightbot está com você, Bia. Ele te responde, ó. Não esqueça de deixar o like, se inscrever no canal. Agora a gente vai fazer o quê? Agora a gente vai pra boa, né? Vamos fazer aqui o stories.
Eita, meu celular. Não é minha mãe. Oi.
Senta aqui nesse lugar aqui. Você tem 10 reais pra me dar?
Não. Eu não tenho 10 reais. Ai, eu vou te bater.
É assim, Genshin?
É o quê?
Genshin?
Genshin.
Ok.
Oh, meu Deus. Oh, merda.
Genshin.
Não é assim que se escreve Genshin.
Como que é?
Você escreveu errado, pera. Ai, é tão ruim assim meu laser. Que ódio. Ai. Genshin.
Nossa, é com S? 8?
Oh.
Nossa, Beatriz!
Eu esqueci a panela. Ai, santo. Pura, ué. Você nunca falou que tinha pura? Merda.
We go. Cool it. Teamwork is dreamwork. By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's light it up.
Ai, eu queria tanto meu zumbi.
Let's light it up. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oi.
Everybody stand back.
Galera, lá
Eu falei oi. Nossa, mas que saco. Gente.
Ó, Ju.
Legal. Onde eu ia?
É.
Nossa, não tem um aberto que eu não abri nenhum aqui. Deixa eu ver. O trovão furioso, cara. Tá onde, gente? Eu não farmo artefato nessa merda e é uma bosta. Tá. Eu não vou conseguir matar sozinha.
Já passei.
Quê?
Chamou, já passei. Ele tá na live. Tá jogando. Mano. 90, 49, 33. 90, 49, 33.
Ó.
Tenta falar com a sua mãe.
Não vai dar pra falar com a minha mãe. Minha mãe não tá atendendo. O dano dele tá uma bosta. Poxa, ninguém traz uma cura nessa bosta. Eu sei, mas... Oh, merda. Calma aí.
Rain outlines your fate.
Morri. Mãe de... Meu
Deixa eu te
Deus.
falar, eu não vou amanhã pra BGS, eu vou dormir, eu comprei ingresso pra domingo. Aí eu acho que vai ficar nisso. Eu ia perguntar, como? Nossa senhora, eu ligando, querendo falar pra você que tá bom, senhora, tchau. Sem sentido não, se não faz palhaço. Tchau. Ô filha, deixa eu te perguntar.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Blaze over. Rain, outline your face. Adventure time. Rain cutter. Going in.
Você tá animado com a camiseta da Flux? Nem sei quem é Flux, mas beleza.
É uma corporação.
Let's light it up.
Ele é... Nossa,
Power to rock.
nossa, tem que roubar tantos personagens, velho.
Let's light it up. Adventure time. Everybody stand back. Body and mind.
Poxa, cadê essa frase?
Long overdue. Please step back.
Ô, corno.
We go.
Você vai fazer pigmentação na barba?
Born of icy frost.
Meu filho, você tem 36 anos nas costas, assuma isso.
Tenho 20.
36.
20.
36. Você tem 36 anos nas costas. Ai, não tá mutado, viu?
No, my soul.
Vai morder ela. Morde ela. Não é eu, é ela.
Morde ele, eu sou sua dona.
Eu preciso matar o com ela, eu peguei esse pescoço, eu ia começar assim, ó. Pronto.
Eu vou te bater. Tira a mão da minha cachorra. Ó, ela é desesperada. Vem pra mãe, vem aqui, vem aqui.
Vou te matar. Passou? Passou? Ó, passou.
Que idiota. Ah, você quer assistir comigo
Não é assim.
o Castelo Animado?
Quando?
Hoje.
Depois que acabar a sua live.
Tá bom, tanto faz.
Mínimo 1 hora.
Tá. Eu já passei umas 5 horas jogando Genshin. É
Não
sério.
pode passar mais 5 horas, né? Deixa eu correr.
E olha que eu nem tinha mais nada pra fazer no jogo, quer
Ô,
dizer.
Bia, eu vou baixar o guia pra gente andar lá e pegar banho.
Tá. Ai, deixa eu ver.
Tem que comprar pão, né?
Só tem que comprar pão. Como assim comprar pão? Nem tô raciocinando as coisas direito.
Comprar pão pra comer com a salsicha.
Não precisa, eu como pura salsicha. Peraí, gente. Ai, você ainda como pura salsicha.
I smell rabbit.
Não. Eu só sou quando tá muito calor. Quando tá, eu não sou, mas só sou porque eu tenho minha coxa. A minha coxa é muito grande, ela fica colada. Só que não, tirando isso,
Você gosta de hidratar, né? Tapadinha, eu sabia que você gosta de hidratar.
não.
Você quer ir a viver? Não, não parece.
Pelo menos quando eu tô doente, por quê?
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Oi, voltei. Vamos lá, peraí. O que eu tenho que fazer da minha vida?
Aí eu vou ver a Caju amanhã na beleza.
Para!
A Caju! Caju! Adoro a Caju.
A Caju? Quem é a Caju?
Caju é uma streamer. Ela é a DM do Fluxo.
Não faço ideia do que esse louco tá falando.
Vai pra fora, eu falei só Caju, não falei a Kira não. Chama a Kira, Bia.
Ô Akira, vem aqui. Se eu fazer isso aqui nele?
Vai, eu quero ver de quem ela gosta mais.
Poxa, foda-se se ela gosta mais de você.
Ih, que linda, gosta mais de papai, né? Papai.
Gente, desculpa pelos artefatos bosta que eu tô mexendo, não vou muita culpa do meu pai. Quer saber? Eu vou fazer isso mesmo, vai. Eu tenho quantas resinas? Eu tenho 45. Interessante. Mas eu primeiro tinha aqui pro level 45. Então, a gente vai explorar essa montanha. Ou a gente pode fazer a missão do Child. Vamos fazer a missão do Child. Tem tanta missão pra fazer. Capítulo não. Canção de taças, eu não sei. Vamos fazer essa missão. Vamos falar com o irmãozinho do Tartaglia. Eu acho que essa missão. Vamos ver. Não, não é essa missão. Eu acho. Ou é. Eu não lembro dela. Eu já fiz ela há tanto tempo atrás. Dá me conta.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, We are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. Sorry? Did you say something?
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talking about the Knights of Favonius?
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
The self-confidence of young people is an extraordinary thing. Well, if you're genuinely offering... I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking. Here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
Let's light it up!
Cool it!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Freeze!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Let's light it up!
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and— Hey! Just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy!
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew— Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea! All right! Finally, now—
Bang!
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay! My brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tusser! What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not—
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking. And then, I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. And also, Tusser is Child's brother? Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yup, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't
Whoa, 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 whoa! You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tusser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa, but Tusser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tusser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tusser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry, I
want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done... Either way, it's time to talk prices.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like Wanmin Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wanmin Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Now. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunyue Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon, or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Ah, you folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Now.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tusser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tusser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too. Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf, yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora. Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tusser, don't run off! After all that, he wasn't even listening. That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off! Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are...
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon's stand. Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. And are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats. What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem... I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chingshu Pool. Why don't we look for... Yay! Let's go! Let's go! Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, salesboy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink, though, or you might miss it.
Empty chest.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Voltei. Já faz um tempo, mas esqueci de desmutar o microfone.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe. But he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait. Where's Tusser? We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Tusser did seem really eager to hear it either way. Let's head over there first.
Peraí que eu vou fazer um negócio. Aí eu já vou. Tem um coisa aqui, eu só não sei onde tá. Ai, rodei. Onde que era mais? Eu vou ir andando mesmo, dando. Estou de passagem, estou de passagem. Tusser, o que você tá fazendo aí, irmão?
Tusser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Ai, meu Deus.
like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy.
Meu santo
As they say,
Cristo.
the marketplace
Que
too
porra
is a
é
battlefield.
essa? Nossa, eu já tinha feito essa missão, mas eu tinha esquecido do tão engraçado que é.
Sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Lille Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Something to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Oh, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Ai, meu Deus. Ah, tá brincando que eu vou ter que lutar.
No time to lose.
Nossa, eu tinha esquecido. É tão legal isso aqui, é. Ô, filho da puta. Porra.
Off we go.
This is bad.
Let's light it up.
It's no problem.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Nossa, mas tá vindo o Child. Ele tá com quatro facinhos. Aí ele tá com o arco dele. Ah, tá. Entendi. Deixa eu cozinhar. Ei. Reforços inimigos. Que grande reforço.
No rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Oh, you got it.
Amateur mistake.
Oh no. How much?
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Adventure time.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Pô, irmão, isso me dá logo.
This should be fun.
Merda! Vai, 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 vai. Isso.
You can't run. Well,
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Just through you. Not breaking a sweat.
Meu Deus, o menino tá me dando mais trabalho essa merda aqui.
Don't be a killjoy.
Não vai dar. Quando ele faz essa merda, ele recupera a merda da vida dele. Isso não é bom para os meus negócios. Ai, gente, não dá agora não. Oh, merda. Eu falei que não dá. Eu falei que não dá. Merda. Pera aí. Eu tô sem vida, eu tô sem merda nenhuma dessa bolsa. E vocês ainda querem que eu lute? Me poupe. Eita.
So you did come here.
Oh, meu Deus.
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
Sempre que eu tento sair de campo, volta essa merda, gente.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa.
Ai, eu queria tanto estar na minha conta, já teria matado esses merda. Com o meu Xiao, com o meu Zangli. Ai, eu faria tão bem. Né, minha filha? Sinto falta da minha conta, porque eu me sinto tão fraca e inútil. Você ainda fica me olhando, só me escutando. Ai, Charlie, sinceramente, eu leria isso tudo de novo, mas eu tô sem paciência.
Like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Kites are...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price...
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from...
Hoje é sexta-feira, né? Isso aqui, ó. Eita porra.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all,
Hey, did a Harbinger wants to spar with us personal?
I can't believe it.
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this?
Not at all, sir.
That's the... Now come at me, you lot.
Ok, calma. Tá todo mundo morto. Como é que você quer que eu lute? Eu não quero mais. Oi, Gustavo. Como vai? Muito obrigada. Pera aí, deixa eu reviver todo mundo. Aí eu volto lá pra lutar, pelo amor de Deus. Calma. Tô ficando nervosa. E eu não presto pra isso. Ai. Ai, eu vou ter que escutar tudo de novo, né? Oi, gente. É a segunda vez. Terceira.
Quiet! My brother's giving his speech.
Não quero saber.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. As strong as the... Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, for the trials that we face are harsh. And our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As... So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training? A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? What an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of...
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you...
Let's end this quickly!
By royal decree!
What's the hurry?
Let's move. I will end this.
Everybody stand back!
You shall know. Well done.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Cool it. What's the hurry?
Bad.
Shouldn't let your guard down. No time to lose.
On, reveal thyself.
Killjoy.
Let's light it up.
Shouldn't get careless. You can't run.
I taste blood.
No slacking off. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run.
Benny's adventure team.
Vai tomar no seu cu, arrombado. Amor, eu desisto. Foda-se. Acaba essa merda aqui também. Ah, tomar no seu cu, arrombado do caralho. Não consigo matar essas merdas com as porra dos personagens. Por quê? Porque eles são uma merda. Como é que você quer que eu mate aquele filho da puta desse jeito? Fala sério, o pior que tá nessa história é ele. Esse corno também, essa porra. Ô papai, minha mãe tá ligando.